satele kono dami yalon nek fanko United Democratic Party UDP la youth wing walla kata molti mi yalon ko bi fundita pour kaje fanko kata ke la balamba toya walla fanko ka protest dami yalon ne fanko e ko be la balamba toya walla ko protest o ba ke kam min kam wala nyinde ko tapale ya nakari anin jenko mi yalon ne fanko abe tama kan president Adama Barrow la mansa kunda kono waya sabu mo jama mi yalon ne ko jama babi je fondin kelle mi fundita jang mi yalon ne fanko e bota United Democratic Party pour kaje ko kela bataro walla fanko ka kela kamfa dani tandi mi yalon ne ko lebe dending tapale yani nakari la mi yalon ne ko abe kering president Adama Barrow la mansa kunda nyen kono sainten ka fale dron mbale bon road le dam yalon ne fanka be banjul sate kon dam yalon ko fondin kel sain be paredin dam yalon ne ko la saferol nyenke mi yalon ko yake placard sol bala dam yalon ko safer jamal bije mi yalon ko be saferol bala wala nyinte ko corruption o mo fennete mi yalon ne ko tol lafta pour kaje fanko ay Gambia banko nyen kan oto kamala don komi albaje ka nyame LSTV wando metal la janne pour kaje fanko ka kol nyen natale komi ibe naka nyame banjul sate kon oto kama komi alfa baje kan alnyalal sain tembe kontina pour kaje ka kol nyen natale mi yalon ne fanko lebe ke kam banjul ngari sain fondin kel nyen ibe lorin ne pour kaje fanko be parindro ke kan dam yalon ne ko be tamala kabo jang kata fo National Assembly dam yalon ko ni authorities walla fanko kundon kol mi yalon ko walla be loi de da kundani do min kada député bu nginte pour kaje fanko la petition walla ko la lettre ni ba sikala pour kaje fanko ka di walla auto kamala ka faale ko do mbale banjul sare la kono momo be dawda alse continue ka bol LSTV wanno pour kaje ko ka ko wolni nati komi abe ke kam banjul nyamin hansaiden komi albaje kanyamen dron mbale banjul satele ni kono komi albe molle jibe kanten dron a milialon ne fanko wala United Democratic Party UDP la funding kelu saiden molu ibe lorin ne pour kaje ka parendro nyen ke atemela bake inshallah ibe majla wala ko ibe tamala pour kaje ko katafo National Assembly milialon ne fanko wala kada député bungoto bari jama bal be min foka wala nyinde ko tapale ya nakare anin jenko wobe siaring president Adam Barrow la man sakunda nyen kono waya sabu dron ay ko wolem kuti mi yalla ko wole to wulin ni bi waya sabu bi lafta kata ka letaro ni sika ka di député bunton kolla pour kaje fanko kay tandi man sakunda la ko imam kontani ga kuwol to mi yalla fanko wala be dending a tapale ya anin nakare anin jenko mi yalla ne fanko abe president Adam Barrow la man sakunda nyen kono wato nyaato do man ni fanambe wato nyin tala pour kaje fanko kadi amu modole mi yalla fanko wollem United Democratic Party la dingol nyinti walla fanko la funding kelu mi yalla ko ibe mabere jang waya sabu ambe wato nyintala pour kaje fonko kadiamu modole os mbe diamu la modole mi yalon ko be mol kono jang sainten ngamra ko karamo sedi fatajo jama ba kay kurudi ngombe diamu la wole Mr Fatajo fanankata moti mi yalon ko bulata mol kono mi yalon ko kanaka mabe nyim protesto mune ya kumandi walla mune wakile ni pour kaje kanaka mabe nyim de la kum ala kumma yani nyato ta wole mo Adama Barrow aiji because mena mun na daliloti ntolle Adama tombon kanyum banko nyine dictator bulu na kuma kawo min Adama ya di banku dingol la wala mu nyinte ko kuoli bebe sone ala mo bebe tarre fambulu bali ko be sone ala kuoli be sone ala banko kabare bilon kuoli jawyata katambi kunun safer jamal mi yalon ko ngeje kaytol bala jama ba kam funtinde wala nyinde ko tapale ya nin nakari abi jenko abe sharing president Adama Barrow masakunda moni altol fan wulini pour kaje katapale ya nakari ya kele banko ma faye nga faye suto tili adaye wallahi dole di Gambia kolla kabe tapale ya kele la jang abe corruption o kele la jang jub moy am sidda gabi yibi adina yomba Gambia ne dina am suñu right wa léegi luma ko gisee am na lu bari loo xam ne Adama lu ñu waxoon isfel akamunta ko ngamo jamal jammi yalon ko saferol bebul andun albe kala multi yalon ko albe tamala kata fo député bon to dam yalon ko albe letaro sikala kadi loi de lalla pour kaje fanko kala kam faada e tan min be dendin tapale yani nakare la Gambia banko kan ni wo letaro nyen dita altol albe mun nyillari president Adama Barrow la masa ko no ngambe mi yillara bulu barinte se min fono Gambia kole Adama fel la appel ka kayto nyen samma ko mayata wala mo banku dingol la nyantoti because malla fi kelela malla fi sonkala malla fi waliya ko Gambia la nyatota ado ningeje nyesindi ngaje kon tolniye mem fani ta kabara menna olta kukilin kunna moro min nyata Adama e ay nyim banko seyndi banku dingol ma
abaraka baki media mula kenni o do fana mi ite botam min tole anden bijiro di madu Ibrahima Konte keta moti mi alon koy fana nata kam mabe mol kono mi alon koy nata pour que la balamba to ya tandi mimbe dending tapale yani nakari la Gambia banko nyin kam mune fongo ya tinete nata pour ka mabe nyim bengo nyen
alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin jonso ala tondu ni aje nata jang crossonol ba banko kam 2016 Gambia di ole ni ola pour hat coalition tabi ban ya coalition fana kanyata ushanda bo traw maitu wala na coalition kanyata ni ushanda won tam maitu yaje bo kanyala so bin kanyaw nyen kada yaje bako bako bida second round so UDP la moku malu wole ni ola ya hada maron yo tankandi wotuma hada maro kay la yar mama la UDP la baramal neylol na manjal neto fo wala ya hada maro boni yar mamba ya shamba dula to dula mer go mota jeno do ya jamba ni ko kono ni keso amaje na jendo aba clear so UDP la atina ni aje hada maro ba so kon kono UDP lam okay sidi jalo da jande aka baro ta kala jibakun kanga anu kambe dingol le karo sika ya jar sidi jalo da jande aka baro ta kala jibakun kan jang baro banko bi da election fulanya dol worta wo boro kono dol ko tedda dol son kadla jimalo sabu jang sidi jay ni atanu baro kambe dingol kanu ay hakilo sodo ay bal fasoro kambe ko de di momo na da sida siran kan sidi jay fabaka to mon jada wal nyanda tera maitu no compromise wali wala tera maitu ba mo ka fo MPP la ba montara maro la jaw wo mu yati et puis asre wala ba rula ba ko stinawl abarka ba mbadi ito di madu ngete bodo to Yusuf Fati lam nte bodo badi bole Yusuf Fati ikoy bodo badi bole mune akumani pour kaje ko kanaka mabe nyimbe ngam me akumani wolonte wala mu nyindi ko na banko bi mba fal na nga falin jikol men kamma kilinte je nga menje mbota men ko ne bedun kam men ko wala ko le atawti sunkaro fela nya dina kolbe ko le ari mano da seta sugro da seta ko be ko le ari banko kam fale ta da corruption be dula beto njigida mu karanal men nan ko to lel mun nyaati to lel mot me alon ko na banko sayba tinyaka ya be dun mbulu nyokono banko dingol fele man kayra soto itata da molbe kumbola molbe ko le kumbola banko problème o be siaring criminal kol be siaring suñarobe masakunda do ku dulal beto mo man kayra soto no so wala mun tala dia moti albe letaro ni sikala ka samba député bonro mi alam fanko wala mul wade dal lalti adna tara ko letaro ni samba albe jikirim mun la wade de jikirin ko o député ol mi alam ko bo wade dal dan tolle ke jen tolle carte foyer e nyantan to lawo si dal ninna kumbo dal nyanto le topo be jikirin ninge leto samaje ngamen safeje be jikirin ko be lo lam fele ya ko tamane wala mun na jiko de pour kataje abarka baki abahan sainten dombe continuer kadiamu molle amili alon na assalamu alaykum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh sen bi nuy na la santa na len gërem na len te xamna man na sama lu am ni lu gëja am Gambia la te lu Gambia ni soxla la tam waaw ndax Adama Barrow Gambia ni xamna ne ñun ñoko bi indi waye luñ ko bi indi defut yaakar tas na nak bu yaakar tasé na corruption bari na ci dëkk bi sacca bari na fi tapale bari na fi rey nit angi am légui nak doomi Gambia ni ñoo jog ñu ne nañ ñaxtu lu fi am lool lañuy jéema xex tay ba ci tay gi waaw jërëjëf boss ida di madu doomu Sirifo Jiba Sirifo Jiba mu ne akumandi pour kaje kanaka mabe nyim bengo mi yalon ko wolem protesting mina United Democratic Party la funding kele mi organize bi ila nginen ka robe da bage because ni aje molbe fintila bi kule ya sabu bar même fo ya sabu le mu na nyanto lafta ka wole kele pour man sakunda salon ko ntolu fana mu Gambia dingol lati anu nyanto yenda kadina so mbe wole fintola tem peacefully ni mo manta songola manta kelela manta monena natale peacefully na keba même fonye Alaji Hussein Dabo ako ngananga ke peacefully ngase peacefully ntolo wolen sijambi akamunda Allah safarol to mi yalan ko ji fundida jama baka min tan wala nyinde ko tapale ya nakari ni jengo alfule alfundinde mune asabu ali wo tombon jama ko pour kaje ka protest wala meta jibela keba nyi meta ko nyi na jibela akamela ko nyi ngatilinde bara kaje la ko nyi kan ngoji lan kabe kan ngoja kan ngoji
na me da ngojira be katilale
na bota nyim protest la albe nyillare min la president Adam Barrow la masa
mbe yilla la memma pour nga ben nyini a Kenya mbe yilla kan wala mala masa
abarka bake Alhaji Amadou Kora nge konton ifanan keta multi mi ko nata kam mabe United Democratic Party UDP la funding kel fe pour kaje ko kam mabe nyim protest mune akumande pour kana kam mabe
kana jinkan akumbayata bake kato hani ala ni man meyita la buka jara no tilo ni man fenga jako to abuka jano Gambian tel man banko ta jinkan pour membe ke kan o yeke ni ajentelier sacrifice fo beta ka sorondilota ka lapirota kan so to fe otinya ngake nyine kam banko e ken sawota bar banko la na fulo manke mota ti kotek banko la na fulo ni dara lepitano la fentije banko la kodo barako botato mo kilo kara million tanta mo kilo kara million fulata police wol bi jang hani sinna sama to tela wala dumbe mo kanta kam militaire wol bi jang hani do mo rebu ka soto no e no so be lepitano to hani passé hani sama to te singula doku kendo to kenola ye banko na fulo ta ya betinya woton te sonna wala mba yita la folo ka ita dunia la ka ita banko molla sanse ni atar Gambia banku din kendo la muyti yenda ma be la jambi
jama ya fo fanko ku jama le be kam banko kam mi alon ne ko alse fundino wala karola mune asabu ale tapale yani na karini jengo ale o tombo jama kono pour kaje ka fundi wala karola
benga kendi katu wobe soto femela tinyaga wala mu economy hada mari wol karabalu banko la economy la banko la na fulo no tinyata economy bu ka soto nom mi aje fenga be da ko la economy la tinyata ngajinke amanga ka fu kodo nyi ndamane kodo nyi ndi banko la kodo be sabatirin awa akara economy le beti andi barni momo eta yete duni banko kodora yele ko akara economy le tinya wala wulindi nyi kola kaita dunia la kaita barola kaita Gambia la ko kola nyanda statement ala nsina wota ko leke
akamunta ko sambala role balbulu mi alon ko wala letaro nyinte mi alon ko alba sambala député bungoto mimo li law makers te andal be kala moti mi alon ko albe sambala ro nyen dile la natara ko ali nyen sambala ro nyen dile albe nyin laare min la député bul anim president Adam Barrow la man sakunda
mbe jikirin den la député lu anim banko mene Gambia kanu imbantale Adama Ndoma wolbe kuta man le ko nyin kono bari mbe men fola o député li ko man sayamu lunta wala tide somanda nana ta namanta salfana la kan sara bitale woto nimmo mengo long isi akilotu adu nyin député ko fana be na koro sekala la banko dingulu momo ngalo ko tay man sakunda fasa imam banko dingulu fasa hanila banko hanila député ya bota nte alautula Gambia man sakunda place odi to la kotek kati banko le jamfa
na ya tara ko ali nyin sambala ro nyin samba ali adi député bungola andu inata ke moldi mi alon ko man ku bondije andu president Adam Barrow la man sakunda man ku bondije fali simfa dol soto mi alon kal bata mandil
woto fala be simfa soto la bata mandila mbe simfa soto la simfa men ngalon ko bata mandila me nyin ko mo ne bola katu ko ni amoy constitution on telle mtel membe ja nyin population on membe ja nyin le kala constitution on da nyin le kala carte fay ndem te kor la fero men ga ken ko be kubola nyinto
mol mi alon ko be maberi nyam bari ka fole be siyal sirin jang annum fana kamunda ko mo jamal le bi jang na tara ko be yamaro dila mol mi alon ko mabeta jam mun be kele yamaro
be men kala folo kana mo nani ikana mo sonkandi ni mo janata mol provoquer ya ita police ol bi jang na mol bi jang mel bol control kande kaje ko mel yalon ko bi na problème o ngebo di mol kono man na problème la man na kela ndella kelo anina mone bobe nyinem ko wala mu nyinti ko be nyimmen na ten nyine be ko mone be bola abaraka tabola sonka tabola
abaraka bake walem Alhaji Amadou Korati komi ka fale dron saenten wato nyi sita la dron saenten mol fele saybe akumas kan ne pour kam maji wala fanko katama dam yalon ne ko bita National Assembly pour kaje fanko kela letaro nyi sika kadi National Assembly wala ko député molla mi yalon ne fanko be Gambia banko nyin kan komi nal baje kan ten dron akamunta ko placards wala fanko saperol nyin be wulirin dam yalon ko molbe tama kam pour kaje fanko katama ka dung banjul sate kono mi yalon fanko wala be dending kafuta National Assembly komi nga fale ko mantun nyamin demanding ka fale ten dron sainteng akamunta ko molbe pare o nyimbe ke kanne pour kaje ko ka tama pour kaje fanko kata banjul sate nyin kono komi alnyabala nyaming take action to stop corruption ako Mansakunda is a simfalta pour kaje ko katapalea anin nakare anin jenko ka bay Gambia banko kan apply certificate for urgency for anti-corruption bill iko ka kayto nyim parenni tariya nyama pour kaje fanko katapalea anin nakare anin jenko investigate Gambia Ports Authority kiskisiro iko anyanta wullele pour kaje ko ka aden mi yalon ka be dending Gambia Ports Authority tapalea anin nakare mi yalon ka be kerinje fertilizer scandal iko jambando la tapalea anin nakare min dunta jambando la ko fana nyanta kala fente Mr President ya kiskis noto selective justice pour kaje fanko titi bundal fana kamol tombong mi yalon ko kelli pa mi yalon ko wala diate o fana mu fenti mi yalon ko nyanta banna janne anin fen jamal mi yalon ko la mol ba sa fekan komi natara ko albi bulakan LSTV wanno madron mbali bon road le mi yalon ko abe banjul sade kono kabring tumalamina United Democratic Party UDP la funding kelo e fundita e jama balu pour kaje fanko ka protest wala kila balambato yake mi yalon ko wala be dending tapale ya anin nakare nin jenko mi yalon ka be president Adama Barrow la Mansakunda nyin kono komi tol yalandi nyami an sa inten don ka fale ko mbale LSTV wanne dam yalon ko be kol natikale live wala ko be kol be natikan komi abe ke kan nyami banjul sade nyin kono ngalon ko nyaato do man fanambe wato nyin tal pour kaje ko kadiamu modol fana yemi yalon ko wollem organizers ti walla ko wolle mabeta walla fanko wolle be nyin ko nyin be ko ma pour kaje ko nsetol fana na ko nyinta ngamra sainteng nal nyaabala ten dron akamunta kon kamim moy molla wolam nyinti no to corruption wala on de sonna pour kaje ko dron nde sonna pour kaje ko dron tapaleya anin nakare anin jenko ayke Gambia banko nyin kan mo jamal ibe min fokan dron walem no to corruption. No to corruption is the slogan for the people me alon ko ibe mabe kanjang. Just to remind our viewers that you are currently watching LSTV1 live in Banjul, where the youth of United Democratic Party, that is the youth wing, are currently embarking on a massive protest here in Banjul, and the protest has just started at the Bone Road, and currently the youths are currently heading to the National Assembly, where they are expected to hand over their petition to the lawmakers for consideration. Komi mbafakale nyamin tendrong mbale LSTV1 live Banjul sate nyinkono kabring tumalamina United Democratic Party UDP ila funding kelu iketa multimillion nako abe kono musolu kada fo funding kelu ifundita bi arjumo pour kaje fanko ka ila balamba to yake miyalon ko tubabol safaye ko peaceful protest walla ko ila protest ning walla ko ila balamba to ya ibakela Cairo anin tenku nyin kono kay tandi mol fanan nako security apparatus miyalon ko wolem tanka dala bunda molti ibe maberim fe janne pour kaje fanko Cairo anin tenku nyin sabatindi ko beto miyalon ne fanko abe kekan Banjul sate nyin kono jamfana nga molje miyalon ne fanko United Democratic Party abe kono député dol bije miyalon ne koy mabeta nga modol je miyalon ne ko kunton kolle miyalon ko be United Democratic Party kata fo mo kotengol miyalon ne fanko wala United Democratic Party la parti face à balde wala ko la parti dingol nyinde odo kamala komi be kol nyimbe nati kale Banjul sate kono komi abe kekan Banjul sate nyin kono nyami dami yalon ko United Democratic Party UDP ila funding kelu ibe fundi kan pour kaje fanko kela balamba to ya nyin nati mi yalon ne fanko abe ke kan Banjul sate nyin kono oto momo mi yalon ne sain ibe kafu kan LSTV1 ka fale ko dron albe LSTV la jibe kan live mbale Banjul sate le kono sain deng mol kumasta le katama kata Banjul sate kono protest nyin walla ko balamba to ya nyin akumasta Bone Road le kata fo am yalon ne ko ibe danna National Assembly mi yalon ne fanko walem loi de da dinkirañi de dam yalon fanko letaro be tarla ila alfal walla ko kundon kolbul dam yalon ko e badila di lawmakers walla ko loi de da lalla pour kaje fanko kay tandila tapale ya anin nakare ya anin jenko mi yalon ko wala be tama kan president Adama Barrow la Mansakunda nyin kono komi ka fale ten don han sa inteng mbe tama kan ne kata Banjul sate nyin kono kayti jamal bije mi yalon ko ibe molbul ko investigate timber trade Gambia Ports Authority ako alje kiskisirota aliya wulinde kolto mi yalon ne fanko wala be dending yiro sanyal Gambia banko nyin kanjang anim fanan Gambia Ports Authority tapale yani nakari nin jenko mo jamal to mi yalon ko wala be maberi jang ibe uhuru kan in their voices kay tandi fanko kodo nyinne kodo le o kata slogan mi yalon ko abe mo jamal bulo kono mi yalon ko wolle ma be jan surtout mol mi yalon ne fanko wolle United Democratic Party ala fondinkel nyinde kafale momo be kafu kankan saintendrom. You are currently watching LSTV1 live and we are currently in Banjul where the youth wing of United Democratic Party are currently embarking on a peaceful protest against some of the corrupt practices that are currently happening in the government or in President Adam Barrow's administration. We have a massive presence of youths here from the UDP, and then they are also joined by some elders of the party who are here to grace this occasion, that is the peaceful protest. And as we can confirm, we have just moved from the Bone Road and now heading towards the National Assembly, where the leaders of the youth wing of the United Democratic Party are expected to hand over their petition to the lawmakers for consideration. And we are few meters away from the National Assembly, and when any moment we get to the National Assembly, we will definitely confirm the arrival of these youths at the National Assembly. And you are reminded that you are currently watching LSTV1 live, and the program is coming to you live from Banjul, where the United Democratic Party youth wing are currently on a massive protest against some of the corrupt practices that are currently happening in President Adam Barrow's administration. Kafo mole tendrong hansai mbali Banjul sate nyinne kono akamunda ko kuma kangal to miyalon ko be moy kan molbe min fokam miyalon ko wolle be nyaato jama babe min fokam wola nyinti ko kodo nyinne bari jama babe min fokam wola nyinde ko tapale ya anin nakare anin jenko amu fendi miyalon ko asiata President Adam Barrow ala manza kunna nyin kono waya sabu bi arjumo itol keta multi miyalon ko e fundita pour kaje ko don kana ke la lamba to yake miyalon ne fanko wala be dending tapale ya anin nakare nin jenko miyalon ko wala be manza kunna nyin kono waya sabu United Democratic Party UDP ikata molti do miyalon ko e fundita bi pour kaje ko ke la balamba to yake annun balamba to ya wala fanko protesting akumasta Banjul Bone Road le andung ibe tamala je ko kata fo National Assembly dam yalo nako ibe la letaro nyin sikala kata kadi mol mam yalo ne fanko wallem loi de dalalti Gambia banko kan jama basa fo ko dron di lawmakers walla ko député Gambia banko nyin kan anden ka fale ko dron albe bulakan LSTV1 le noma live Banjul sate nyin kono kodo le akata fendi mi yalon ko wala keda kuma kangote mi yalon ne ko abe mol bulo kono mi yalon ne fanko ebe mabere njambi oto kamala don ka fale ko ka fale ten don ko albe bulakan LSTV1 le noma live albe bulakan LSTV1 le noma live albe bulakan LSTV1 le noma live
We have 10 minutes to go.
They will wait.
Don't say they will wait.
I would just want to have an interview.
Not right now.
Madam,
Can you grant Can you talk?
no, well, interview. We are going to submit.
Okay.
We are going to submit.
Okay. An sainte ndron lafta ka wato nyinta pour ka diamu himmodo le par sainte akamunta ko sainte tol nyanta ka submission le ka mi yalon ko wollem kunton kolde mi yalon ne fanko be la youth wing United Democratic Party nim furata wodin krani do ngalon ne kombe wato nyinta la pour kaje ko ka diamu la kunton ko le mi yalon ko ay be United Democratic Party sai akamunta ko sainte mang jamfa National Assembly la bake, and any moment from now mba confirm la natala computer National Assembly so kamala dron ka fale ko dron albe LSTV1 le jibe kan live ami alon kombe kol nyin nati kan komi abe ke kan ale nyami Banjul sate nyin kono ami alon ko dron United Democratic Party UDP ila funding kelo e fundita in numbers pour kaje ko ka ila balamba to yake mi alon ko wala be dending tapale ya anin nakare anin jenko mi alon ne ko abeke kan Gambia banko nyin kan komi akwolto mi alon ne fon komba nati kale han sa intendron kay tandi Allah ko akamunta hansa mo beta kan le bar sainten rom betale pour ka kol nyin natale mi alon ko wala be dending la submission la pour ka jefon ko ka letaro nyi mi alon ko ba sikala pour ka di député bun don ko la wala ko loi de dalal mi alon ne fonko ibe
who is the first vice president of the Democratic Party. We have Mariana Piso, who serves as the Secretary General of the Female Youth Wing, and my humble son.
Hansain tendrong baring ol ka fale ko albe bulakang LSTV1 le no Hansain saya kamunda ko mbe United Democratic Party ila youth wing ila kundron kolu wala albe wala jekanteng drong dame alon ko ibe tama kan bari akamunda ko mi tandi don wato nyi mi alon ko be bula man sia bake sa ibe kata ko be kan pour kaje ko kafuta National Assembly min kata député bonte pour kaje ko kela petition pour kaje ko ka sika kadi loi de dalal mi alon ne fanko wala be National Assembly bari ay tandi le fananko ila petition on ate dila National Assembly damala bari His Excellency President Adama Barrow afana na letter robe kala fende mi alon koy ba dilal bari samala robe bulu mi alon koy ba kila kata zambia banko la nyaton ko President Adama Barrow bari ni kata fende mi alon ko fota député bu ngro dron robe be kala fende mi alon ko ba senen la ale jang LSTV1
Nobody can close their eyes that the 69 million has been invested. That is also our health sector, our education sector, our agricultural sector. It's not that here that everything are losing things. And the passing on us, we are the still say no. The president is exempted from paying tax. It's absolutely that is costing of salary. And the president gets his salary. Without his salary, it's not taking themselves out of the poor man and the poor women, the poor citizens by resources. So in that sense, we feel like we are a political party that has values, principles, that are moral, philosophy, and then ideology. So that the social contract between the government and the citizens is clear and respected. So in that sense, we are in an election period. For that election period, citizens will vote in the hopes and aspirations that the government today will definitely do what is expected from them in changing their lives and livelihood. So UDP, out of selfishness, out of unselfishness, we feel that it's necessary, even though we want the votes of citizens, but we cannot also lead a country that definitely its life and future is being ruined by these corrupt practices and the malpractices all recorded by the audit report is not being respected or treated with seriousness to bring out the culprit before the court of law. So we believe it is deemed and it's very important and necessary that UDP is being took ownership of the country and the future of the country belongs to us. So we cannot enjoy a better future tomorrow if leaders today are picturing themselves out of anywhere in terms of enriching themselves to corruption and property. No to corruption! Corruption! No to 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 corruption! Corruption kills modern warfare! Corruption kills modern warfare! Corruption kills modern warfare! Corruption kills modern warfare!
Corruption is worse than pandemic.
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 Not the corruption. Not the corruption. Not the corruption.
Not the corruption.
Not the selective justice.
Not the selective justice.
Not the selective justice.
Not the selective justice.
Not the embezzlement.
Not the embezzlement.
Not the embezzlement.
Not the embezzlement.
Not the self-enrichment.
Not the self-enrichment.
Not the self-enrichment.
Not the self-enrichment.
Not the corruption.
Not the corruption.
Not the corruption.
Not the corruption.
Corruption kills.
Corruption kills.
Corruption kills.
Corruption kills.
Corruption
Thank
kills.
you, Abubakar Drame. He says corruption kills, and I don't think anybody will disagree with that. Going back to the recent Aki kidney injury, we lost citizens, we lost our country babies from the male side and the female side. Almost over 70 children died just because of poor healthcare system. What causes it? Conflict of interest, bribery, kickbacks. It caused those innocent babies to lose their lives. And
Justice for the acute kidney.
Justice for the acute kidney.
Justice for the
Justice for the babies. Justice for the babies.
Justice for the babies.
Justice for the babies.
Justice for the babies.
Mobile doom. Mobile doom. Mobile doom. Justice. We need justice. We need justice for the babies.
So he talked about also the pandemic, that corruption is more worse than pandemic. We all remember the COVID-19. All up to date, the government of the day is still using COVID-19 as an excuse to easily go out and then back themselves with a virus or a pandemic. That definitely they think that it is because of the hardship that we are going through. But we all knew that the COVID-19 funds were embezzled, mismanaged, used to enrich individuals that are in government and in public officials. The Minister of Health, that is Dr. Lamin Ahmad Samate, he can be a witness. His statement before the parliament, he shows a lot about that. He says that millions were set among public officials in this sector. But up to date, the president ignored and put a blind eye and a deaf ear to that. So we believe that corruption is definitely dangerous and it's more harmful than COVID-19 pandemic.
We need justice. We need justice.
Is the truth. The recent and latest $10 million from the Global Fund is definitely an evidence to that. The Global Fund $10 million is being paid by the government, that is causing citizens to lose almost $20 million. So I'll pass the mic to my own female youth president, that is Her Excellency Binta Senghor.
Ala baraka musolu. 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 Tiwo kolyatale. Adumul fara femman foje. Adumul fara femman foje. Adumul fara femman foje. Adumul fara femman foje. Because of corruption. 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 Welcome, Binta.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Mr. But I would like to translate it in wall of corruption who are not able to hear the English language. Will hear the wall of version, then the Mandinka version by the Vice President. Thank you very much, Asuma Mboke. Nuyu naa leen di leen wax ne tey tamit is another historic event in the history of Gambia. Yéen ngeen ne this is the first time in the history for 27 years UDP as a political party been granted a permit to do a peaceful procession from the Bone Road to the National Assembly first stage. We would like to take dañoo jël opportunity bi rek ñu wax ne IGP ni jërëjëf ñu ngi ko wax ne si cadre mun daxal rek lii nag lu ñu génneel tey moo nekk ko
Goldi be kala molti drum mi alon ko be la petition o nyinta la pour ka di
Five that are going in. Okay.
The five.
Five.
Only the five.
We need
Just to remind our viewers that you currently watching LSTV1 live, and then we are finally at the National Assembly building where the National United Democratic Party Youth Wing leaders are expected to hand over their petition to the lawmakers. And as you can see, we have their 5 members, our panelists, that are expected to deliver the petition to the National Assembly. And we have Abubakar Fulus Drame, we have Abubakar M. Kante, we also have Haji Swane, and then they are joined by 2 other females that are expected to hand over this petition to the lawmakers here in Banjul. We are currently at the main gate of the National Assembly, and then any moment from now, the youth leaders of the United Democratic Party will surely hand over their petition to the lawmakers here in Banjul. We have the chairman, Haji Swane, who is joined by Abubakar Fulus Drame, Abubakar M. Kante, and 2 other ladies who are all here to hand over the petition. Komi Hansa Intendron Kafale ko Albe Bulakang LSTV 1 Lenoma live.
Sorry. Then the media when they come.
Ansa Intendron Komi Kafale ko Albe Bulakang LSTV 1 Lenoma live. Mi yalan ko drong Federal National Assembly le mi yalan ka be Banjul sate nyin kono National Youth Wing mi yalan ka be United Democratic Party al nyaabe wala jekang mi ya nyaton kaya wala kata Haji Swane Haji ke wala karola ten Abubakar Fulus Drame Abubakar M. Kante an ikono fana musu fulaji je mi yalan na fanko wala mila musol la nyaton kol nyen kol fana be ma beri feje na pour kaje ko itol mo lulo itol lebe fundi la kafo nyin to yala pour kaje fanko ka patio nyin na
Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Be the hero. Be the hero. Fight against corruption. Fight against corruption. Mr. President, 10 million global fund. 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 $35 million. 35 million kodole. 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 241 million timber trade. 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 No, Commissioner, let them enter then. No to corruption. 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 Corruption kills. Corruption kills. Corruption kills. Corruption kills. Corruption kills. Corruption kills. Corruption is worse than pandemic. 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 No to selective justice. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. We need security reform. Selective justice. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. No to corruption. 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 Corruption kills. 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 No to corruption. No to corruption. No to corruption. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. No to selective justice. Corruption is worse than pandemic. 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 Corruption is not good for our future. Corruption is not good for future. Corruption is not good for our 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 future. We need security reform. No to corruption. No to corruption. No to corruption. No to corruption. We need security reform. We need the 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 security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the security reform.
We need the civil servant reform.
We need the civil service 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 reform.
Pass the anti-corruption bill.
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 Attorney General, we need certificate of emergency.
Attorney General, we need certificate of urgency.
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 Corruption kills.
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 Corruption kills democracy.
Democracy.
Corruption kills 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 democracy.
Be the hero for corruption kills.
Be the hero for corruption. Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
Be the hero, fight against corruption.
They are here. So that they want to come to pass because it was getting too close. They have to postpone it. So let me just arrange them.
We believe that official times are for citizens, and no matter how it took you to stay, you have to be stay and ready to wait for your citizens. It's because of those citizens, those offices are open. If they are not open, one of us or most of us will not be earning salaries, and those salaries are regarded to issues that are concerning to citizens. We believe this petition is important to stay at the office and wait for us, so that together we share our collective opinions on how to rule and govern this country. Fighting corruption has no better time than a time where citizens feel being affected and feel being harmed, feel being endangered by incidents of corruption established under a report that is revealed a National Audit Office, which we feel is an office that holds its dignity and integrity to fight for the betterment of this country. And we believe the minister should serve and his institution, that the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, he should be ready and more willing to push the agenda of the Audit Office, that definitely no public official or public institution should be compromised or let to go free in terms of corruption or corrupt practices. So this petition is not a partisan petition, but it's a petition that feels that definitely citizens should come together and join hands together, unite and have one voice in terms of fighting corruption, because corruption did not let me go free, didn't let you go free, and didn't let her go free. The country deserves better leadership, a leadership that is going to have the political willingness to go by the laws, just like what have happened in the Dr. Banja case. Even though we can congratulate and say well done at the judiciary, but we say that better has to be done. Thousands or hundreds of cases of corruption has been reported by the Audit Office. So we believe that if the Dr. Banja case can be prosecuted and successfully been achieved, no office should let go free, because the laws are there. No excuse for the Anti-Corruption Bill, because we have a Commission Act, that is Anti-Corruption Act, before us. We also have laws in the Criminal Procedure Code, which the Minister of Justice and Attorney General Office and the judiciary can take and back themselves in terms of discouraging citizens in public services to enrich themselves with the poor citizens' little resources that we are enjoying today. So with respect to that, we will hold and hand over the petition here, but we are also kind of disappointed if the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice cannot wait us at his office to hand receive the petition being delivered by the UDP National Democratic Party youth wing. So thank you.
Assalamu alaikum badingo la kamen fo dorong angale kan wala pour mbadi la mod lalu men be jibe rola nata jenne bi pour kanande ni ku ayitandi anin kol men yalon ko wala lu bentol african as the young people of this country be yalon ne ko ni ko corruption o amu fennati me yalon ko aka banko murundi ko male ni ko corruption o amu fennati me yalon ko kam modol lella hako nakari wo kambala wultan ko nyim manke pati kuti bar nyimu gambia politi kaje ko corruption men be keri banko kan asiyata baken adum bundal men yalon ko se makoy nowoto pour kaje ko kawol a eradicate wolam areal men yalon ko nata wolto même mu follow di national assembly bari ni national assembly jibe itol fana ka big role play in changing the narrative adum fana mu molel men yalon ko banku dingol le latela in their various constituencies pour kana député moto kam mabe jang kam mabe tol to yala wo kam mara ni nga ko so me yalon ko anin silo manta adum jenkolam nakarolem ngadu modo lel hakoda abe ko ko nyanta ka findila kan ni ko yani na balafani suno yitandi because mo jamala bi je banko kam me yalon ko bi ibulome iko ben wo kam mala kasara lol min nakarol men kake ning aranu ko ko dolu nying aka dundulal to nyanta ka dumbundalu men to membe ko jaralo la karola membe ko agriculture la karola memu senoti membe ko londo la karola aning dula dolto ibaje la mol men yalon ko ika falo fi dalolto because of boro tije musol men yalon ko ika fatingoto because of mum ikara lebo men na pour ka yurwala nati anil la falu ika mol men wulu wolle banko la future wo banko la future wolle kala ke molti men yalon ko dolbe kala police olti dolbe kala soyarolti dolbe kala ministalti dolbe kala député dolbe kala mansati woro kambala molu men yalon ko e ma wulu folo wala musol men yalon ko wolle ka mako ko pour mole wulu nyanta ka bala fa soto woliyende ko rolu nyanta ka dum banku menu ka namo joy ka namol menu jo namol ñing anyanta ka molu ñin nafale wala na nata jan national assembly na MP men yalon ko dollar elek pour aliena jan to yala ko ngani ko ya basoro anim bala fa adu la fele pour ali kato donke kaje ko corruption o membe kiri baral fana ye sembo ñin sotole because if you look at the three arms of the government you are also part of it so adol fana ye sembo sotole ali lodu la sotole adu jikita ko albe lola le ka molu ñafita wala na nata jan amanke ko UDP dingol damale bijan but other political parties and civil society organizational will be bijande wakamala for the first time in the history of the UDP nga pamito apply nga soto ngamiro mu kulete me yalo ko nyonta wolem mbadi ngol men fenu bijam menu bijam memu sujode dildi mbiye tentula mbiye jeyida for the first time ngaje ko nata peaceful procession la bari ye mutale kulu ko na informa jiyo kono woto la final ñi ye continue ay ka kuti me yalo ko is not a privilege people have the right pour ka finti kela fundamental right ka exercise kela ni ko ni la bala falu fintini ñi manke fenti me yalo ko ku kono walam sulata ñi ndamalla be findi la kayro kono famma jiyo kono ni kulo kono bari laftalatul fana ndol men yalo ko ngal jor turuna namol la nim findita wato wate alien protect since wala mo alla jutiti o kamala mbadi la bintala jang pour afana se diamono surwa kamala mbadi surwal men surwa mol men yalo ko be jibe kan i fana salong nata jamuna la ni munana dalilo ala baraka.
Thank you very much Fulus Dramé suma mbokee rek maa ngi leen di nuyu di leen sant man suma bos du sori dafa gaaw lu ma nekk di wax rek mooy ne Attorney General bu nga xam ne moo nekk Minister of Justice ñëw ngeen fii nii pour ñëw receive lettre bi waaye li ñu neexoon mooy ne suñu àggee woon si ministry bi si boppam ñu toog foofu noonu ñu jox ko lettre bi and that very side we are very disappointed but we hope for a change the next time when we are to do such an event lu ñoo wax tamit askan bi mooy ne lu ñu waral ñu génn mooy dañoo xeex corruption bi nag xam nañ ne anti corruption bill mu ngi si parlement bi te loolu ñun Attorney General bi soo gisee ñu ngi koo jox copy to the president office because dañ ko bëgg a dañ bëgg a certificate of urgency lañ bëgg a mu attach ko to that bill mu passé xamoon nañ ne the fifth legislature bi bill bi ñëwoon na when na through the stages to the third reading stage dañ bëgg a mu pass all the proceedings ak certificate of urgency boobu noonu pour bill bi mu mën a gaaw dañ soxla dëkk bu nga xam ne free of corruption suñ na corruption zero tolerance to corruption lañ wax bëggu ñoo wax ne gis nañ audit report Central Bank the global fund money that's the 10 million global money bu nga xam ne ñu ngi koo dégg barki déema rek ak lu ñoo dégg si international community si dañ bëgg a ne Gambia ñu jàng si loolu te képp ku nga xam ne yaa ngi liggéey ci nguur gi ministre nga bul wax ne dama xool man suma place gis nga place soo ko xoolee doo liggéey askan bi te ñun ñu nga xam ne ministre bi dañ am yaakaar ci moom torop loolu moo tax tey ñu ne dañ koo ñëw ñu jox ko pétition bi pour mu pass ko on behalf of the President's office kon nag thank you the Minister of Justice and the entire team luñ bëgg rek mooy ne ñu jox la lettre bi nga receive ko waaye inshallah tamit we are hoping for for a positive change sañ side luñ bëgg rek xam nañ ne di NAMS mooy di parliamentarians bill baa ngi foofu noonu why they cannot act without the help of the judiciary. We are urging the judiciary, the justice, please dimbal leen ñu anti-corruption bill mi mu dem. So bill bi demee, we don't want to hear just anti-corruption, Sadio is a corrupt, this is corrupt, without any implementations. We want to see implementations. We want to see examples. We want to see people prosecuted when they say they have been corrupt. When the country say that these people are corrupt, we want to see them being prosecuted. We want to see them being suspended from the service. We want to see changes in this country. The young people are the change makers, and we have taken a bold step to see the change have been made by the young people. Lu ma nekk di wax rek mooy ñun ndaw yi ñooy indi change te inshallah ndaw yi dinañ ko jël lii nekkul affaire yi parti turi parti lañ utee pamit waaye lii tur ndaw yi nga xam ne ñu ngi si réew mi ndaw yi ñoo génn tey pour wan ne sañ naxari bu nga xam ne mu ngi si dëkk bi lu dem ci wàllu corruption bi kon nag mbokkee ñu ngi leen di wax ne jërëjëf security personnel si jóge si IGP ba wàcce si suuf ñu ngi saying a big thank you Commissioner Lala Camara thank you very much Commissioner for Banjul di aussi jërë ngeen jëf defi si suba lii lañ bëgg a gis ne between the Gambians and the security personnel we want to see this kind of relationship lii lañ bëgg a gis bëgguñ ko bëgg a génn rek nga tooco ñu ngeen brutalize ñu loolu lañ bëggut tey nag ñu ngi wax ne alhamdulilah rabbil alamin ñu ngi wax ne jërë ngeen jëf it's a historic event.
No to corruption. No to corruption.
No to corruption.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Thank you very much. But just to introduce myself,
Okay.
I'm Hussein Tomasi, the Solicitor General and Legal Secretary at the Ministry of Justice. I'm here to represent the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the Honorable Daula Jallo. So I received this petition on his behalf. And let me congratulate you for this initiative that you have taken peacefully to deliver this petition to us.
Thank you.
As a matter of concern and in the public interest, we are here, we decided to come here to meet you and receive the petition. Not that we did not want you to come to the Ministry of Justice, but we just thought it was better under the circumstances that we meet you here and receive the petition on behalf of the Honorable Attorney General. And I just want to assure you that the government is committed to the fight against corruption. It was the government's initiative to bring the anti-corruption bill before the National Assembly. Prior to that, the cabinet approved the initiative, validated the document, and then tabled it before the National Assembly. It is now at an advanced stage in the National Assembly, and we are all hopeful that very soon the anti-corruption bill will become law. So just to assure you of government's commitment to fight corruption, and as you have alluded to the recent case of Dr. Banja, this was just an example. There are other corruption cases before the courts. The diplomatic passport cases, the Gam Petroleum cases, and other corruption cases linked to corruption are before the courts. The government has a zero tolerance policy for corruption. We are in the fight against corruption, and the Ministry of Justice is in the forefront. Once again, thank you very much, and rest assured that the concerns you have addressed here will be addressed by the ministry. So we appreciate it. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Why is the other one?
Just to inform you also, I am here with officials from the Ministry of Justice. Thank you.
Take your mics. Can you take your mics? Your mics from my body. Your mic. Yes, because I was just hammered by the issue of the messaging that the Attorney General is waiting for us. I'm the youth president of the party,
Excellent.
recently elected by the Congress. that is the last December. So representing the party's youth wing, an organ that we feel like we can mentor and coach them to believe in the principles of democracy, but all in the premises of peace and stability.
Indeed.
This peace and stability of this country concern our party, and our party believes we cannot achieve peace without respecting divergent views and dissenting opinions. And in that, for us to achieve that together, we must manifest it and train it and coach, mentor, so that they will see it on us and then they will copy it from us, make sure they exercise them within all in the jurisdiction of the law. Okay. And that's why we are doing it in the interest of law and order, and also in promoting democracy and then good governance.
Thank you very much.
So we feel it's an achievement for both sides. The government will have a score.
Thank you.
And, likewise, the political party, that's the UDP, will have a score, because we always lead and always follow.
But I want to also assure you, the Ministry of Justice has an open door policy.
Okay.
So you are welcome at any time to come and express your concerns.
Thank you.
Either by making appointments to see the minister, or by way of sending petitions to him. And rest assured that either way, it will be addressed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the assurance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are great and appreciate your This is the female youth president.
Female youth president.
Binta Senghor, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
And
We hope to see a positive response.
There will be a positive response. The transformation started a long time ago, and we are in this journey together.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Surely we will achieve it. Thank you very much for
Yes, I am Boubacar Kale, Secretary General, Democratic Party Youth Wing, and she is Mariama Suso, female Secretary.
Mariama, it's a pleasure.
And finally, I am the first Vice President of the National Youth Group, by the name Abubakar
Abubakar Drame. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. That's fine.
Thank you so much.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And you are?
Oh, yeah. I told you.
the famous Kinta.
The famous star.
Yeah.
The famous
I know him.
Not bad.
He knows me.
Yeah.
He knows me.
He's my guy.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you.
Haji, slow down.
Saing kavali kodrong and saing albe bulakang LSTV one leno live saing dundale National Assembly Deputy Bungonyi nakono dami alon na kodrong United Democratic Party UDP ibe ila petition on yintala purka di National Assembly kabring to mala min mansa kundata kata meaning ministry kundala wala minister mi alon ko tele matra tilingola wala Minister of Justice ya la petition on yin diala ando min fon yata wala keta solicitor general ya lon ko wala be Ministry of Justice sign tang dundale député bungol do min keta National Assembly any moment from now be jikirin ko ibela okay sign tang be National Assembly building on yin kono
Well, that is supposed to send petition to the National Assembly.
Yes, it is there.
Well, no, I've not seen that one.
They will be on air, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether the Speaker himself is in office. Yeah.
We will be on air to speak. If they don't receive it, we will drop it somewhere here.
Yeah, you can go. Let me check whether the Speaker is there.
hansa enten ka fale ko mbale National Assembly la dam yalon ko dron United Democratic Party UDP la funding kel la nyaton ko ibena pour que la petition di mola mi yalon fanko wala député bu ngola molti min keta National Assembly wala ko di lawmakers signing comme nalbaje kan tendro mbe wala to
Can we take it to the record?
Sorry, minute. Kilo oh, okay. It's fine. This way, please. Hello. Here is record. Can we please let's come out. Please. What do you want to do? Yeah, the crowd. Those who are to meeting. It's a later.
Media hours is
Thank you very much. Here is the office of the record office. We are submitting our petition, a copy of a petition, which is regarding. The reason why we are in the National Assembly here is because we have an anti-corruption bill before the parliamentarians, hoping and celebrating in a wider opinion the 22nd year of dictatorship we are ruled under 1997 Constitution, and so then we are seeing masses of cases of corruption rampant everywhere, from FCL through the same law name. So in that setting our petition to go
the record office, and then we don't work all of it dega ko ñinga xamne tamit mëna ko tamit luñ petition bu nga xamne bobu lañ jox the Minister of Justice the Attorney General copy bi lañ indi ci National Assembly bi parce que dañ am on areas ñu throw constitution be out te gis na we are hoping to see Gambians and the National Assembly to meet dañ am yaakaar moy de national development Gambia waxuñ pour parti pour Gambie jalla Gambia ni fofu lañu sentu Gambia ni loolu lañ bëgg mo am ñoo dañ am yaakaar
mu kula de meyal ko ani silo manta wala kula meyal ko wala na nata jambi pour kan ni ko yitandi kayitandi ko corruption o me adu nasiara banko ñu fana kan dorong akamunta e kadu modo lelu atinan ko pour nga na jang ngana ni ko yitambeli member sol honorable member sol menu bijan kaje ko idol fana la nyantole pour kan lo we are done
mbadi ngolu han sain ka fale ko dron albe bulakan LSTV wonna normal live sain mbale National Assembly building on ni na sain any moment from now wala ko atem mola bake presentation on yimbe kala mi yalon ko le beddending petition wala ko letter o nyina mi yalon ne koy batala kadi National Assembly wala ko député bum mola mi yalon fanko wallem luwadi dalalti wala ko jama ba ko de law makers so natara ko albaje kantendron United Democratic Party ila funding kella nyaton ko mi yalon ko dabe kono Abubakar Haji Swane, Abubakar Fulul Drame, Abubakar M. Kante, Nila female youth president, and then Mokotengolo, Walla Nataka Mabe, Sainteng Nalbaje Kantendron. Any moment from now, we will have the presentation. Presentation Albeole Jekang Sainteng, Akamunda ko Deputy Bungola Mol, Yeletaro Nyinta United Democratic Party la funding kel bulle, Nimbaje Kamfana Akamunda ko Sainteng, Letarol mi alon ko nyanta dila akamunta ko dron abanta la sain bar ngamra ko mo jama bal bi mi alon ko mo jama bal mi alon ko funding kel mol sain tengi be la funding kel nyim batu kam bantal abrem to malamin submission wala ko letaro nyinta dita fa banta sai ngamra ko be funde kan député bu ngi min keda National Assembly be funde kan bantal letter woni adita le fa banda sain mi yalon ne ko letter fula mi yalon ko do yewo kila kata Gambia banko la nyaton ko president Adam Barrow mi yalon ka tambita ning ministre kundala walla ko ministre bulu mi yalon ko tele marta luwal gani Gambia banko nyin kanjang wol kata letter foloti mi yalon ko yadi kabri wo letter o nyindita dron ni kata molti mi yalon ko nata National Assembly min kata député bunguta pour kaje fanan ko kawo letter o nyindi ka munta ko sain letter mi yalon ne fonka bebe bulu abantale sain ten sain nal albaje kante nda ka munta ko noto corruption wala ka fundi anda ka munta ko sain ten min fam mi yalon ko ye sijang wala be kerin jang and then sain letter o nyindi tele fa banda wala ko letter fulo mi yalon ko ya ki ibe di dala sain akamunda ko sain mo bebe funde kam bandale pour kaje ko kataka kafula kafu mol kam wala ko mo jamal mi yalon ko wolle nata kam mabe nyimbe ngo nyinta jang saya akamunda ko sain den nalbe jero ke kandron letaro nyum adi dala fa banda sain akamunda ko natara ko mbaje kandron LSTV1 ila funding kelu mi yalon ko ye wolle samba pour kaje ko dron ka letaro nyin hand over wala ko ka letaro nyin di letaro nyin di dala sa felebe fundi kan pour kaje kafu mo jamal la mi yalon nako wolle nata kam mabe jambi auto kamal dron ka fale ko han sain albe LSTV1 da jibe kan live annu mbale député bungol to kabring to malamin letaro mi yalon nako ya di kabring to malamin ifrata banjul sate nyum kono sayen tan ila kafo molu mi yalan ko wallem nyaton koldi inata kam futa ila jamama mi yalan ko wallam mo jamalde mi yalan ko walle nata kam be bengo nyindo bi ko do kamala don ka fale ko han sayen tan mbali ila
I think the rest have to go behind. We just need to press down.
Okay, now.
I think the rest have to go behind.
Because nit ñi dañu wara delu gannaaw ñu may lu mëna
sain ka fale dron press conference wala bina ke kan kabrin ko wala mina ye petition o yendi banjul sate kono sain ten
Good afternoon. Be mindful. Ala len ngeen demé ni le. Ala len rek ñu jëma def ni. Let the press come this way. Ñeneen ñi nañ dem ci gannaaw. Please.
Please, can we give the way to the press and we won't move behind? Can we move behind and give chance to the press?
They will give you chance.
When we want to make a separate
strike, let them go behind. Let them explain the press to come in front. Hey, the press in this way. And let the press come in front.
After the announcement, you just have your exit. The press has no problem. It's the people that are with him. They have to go on. So that we can have areas.
Hello. No,
Let's go back. All the press go in front.
Press a straight line. Come on.
All the press go in front. All the press.
Just place your mics on.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are very proud. We are here humble before everybody. Wait, they are setting up.
Just do it. I will keep them all.
Yeah. No, you can't. He's a cameraman. No, he's not a cameraman. Just don't worry. But he cannot ask. He has a statement only. Exactly. No.
I will sit back here. Now put your mics down.
You do not do any necessary things here. No, I'm not. No, you are. No. He's disturbing other people. Let him just speak. When I'm going to be in my table. Okay, then give space.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are very proud. Yes, we are very proud that.
Please your mic.
We are very happy and proud that the people of the Gambia, the youth, the women, and all sectors answer to the call of the United Democratic Party Youth Wing peaceful procession that is organized to hold today, the 10th of February, the 10th of March 2023. From our submission, we submit the petition to the Attorney General Chambers, and we submitted the second petition to the National Assembly, received by the clerk of the Assembly on behalf of the Speaker. From there, we are here to have a press briefing, which is going to be led by the female president, Binta Senghor, to read the statement on behalf of the National Youth Wing for this particular procession. On behalf of, after all, we thank everybody, this Deputy Party Leader, the National President of United Democratic Party, Ajiyam Yamundawiyabo and Ajiyam Seka, and all other people who come to answer to the call of the Youth Wing. Thank you very much, and Binta Senghor, take up the podium.
Thank you.
I cannot hold the mic.
Hold the mic. Come this way.
I
am holding the mic.
Yeah, like that. Yes. Then you come middle, come closer. Come at the middle. Auntie, push a bit so that Auntie can.
Yeah, we cannot achieve that if you don't organize yourself.
We want the camera before them. Please.
Make a line.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Definitely, they should have just made it.
Good afternoon, Gambians. Good afternoon, the members of United Democratic Party. Today is a historical event for the people of the Gambia and also the people of the United Democratic Party. Today marks another historical day in the year of 27 years of being the biggest political party in the Gambia. For the first time in the history, the United Democratic Party requests for a permit from the office of the IGP and has been granted to perform a peaceful procession under the theme Anti-Corruption Kills Democracy. The petition starts. Concerned about the seriousness of the problems and threats posed by the corruption and impunity of the stability and security of association and society to dignitaries of institutions, we value of democracy, ethics and justice, as well as the sustainable development and the rule of law. Organize also about the links between corruption and other forms of crime, in particularly organized crime and economic crime, including money laundering. Concern further about cases of corruption that involve vast quantities of assets, which may constitute a substantial proportion of the resources of state, and that threaten the political stability and sustainable development to those states. Convinced that the limits acquisition of personal wealth can be particularly the damage of democracy institutions, national economics, and the rule of law. Consciousness of the principle of proper management of public affairs and public property, fairness, responsibility, and equality before the law, and the needs of safeguard integrity and the foster of a culture of rejection of corruption. Determine the built partnership between the government and the segment of civil society, in particular political parties, youth and the media to fight the slogan of corruption. Recalling the declaration adopted by the first session of the National Assembly, by the First Assembly of the African Union in July 2002, relating to the new partnership of African development, which calls on the setting up of a coordination mechanism to combat corruption effectively. bearing in mind that the prevention and eradication of corruption, it is a responsibility of all state parties under the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, and of which the Gambia has a state party in 8 July 2015. Recalling Article 5.2 of the UNCAC, which provides each state party shall endeavor to establish a promote effective practice, aim, and the prevention of corruption. Further recalling Article 6.1 of the UNCAC, which enjoins each state party to ensure existence of a body that prevents corruption. Bearing in mind that the Gambia is a state party to the 2003 African Union Convention of Preventing and Combating Corruption. Recalling Article 3.5 of the AUCPCC, which enjoins state parties to condemn and reject acts of corruption-related offences and impunity. Further recalling Article 5.3 of the AUPPC, which enjoins state parties to establish, maintain, and strengthen independent natural anti-corruption authorities. Taking note of Article 10 of the UCPCC, which requires state parties to adopt legislative and other measures to prescribe the use of corruptly acquired funds to finance political parties and incorporate the principle of transparency into funding political parties, and recognizing the duty of every citizen under the Section 221F of the 1997 Constitution to protect and preserve public property and expose and combat the misuse and waste of public funds and property. The UDP Youth Wing decision to hold a peaceful procession against corruption today, March 10, 2023, creates a historic opportunity for the Gambian government to address the national crisis of corruption. The principal reason for the peaceful procession is to demand greater transparency and accountability from the President Adama Barrow-led government. The UDP Youth Wing believes that the tide to world opinion has turned against corruption, and the International Development Committee is today far less tolerant of it than they were in the past. There is now inhumanity that corruption is detrimental to the interests of society in general, and the poor in particular. Its eradication has become the highest priority of the numbers of multilateral and intergovernmental organizations. The UDP Youth Wing is united in the conviction that it is of the utmost urgency of the Gambia government to put an end to the abuse of office by the fully investigating and prosecuting all public office and organizations accused of wrongdoing. A piecemeal approach, selective justice strategy of setting up an HR commission to inquiry have proven to be effective in rooting out endemic system corruption. The UDP Youth Wing is therefore calling on Gambia's government to design a robust anti-corruption institutional framework, a chart on laws which a threat-prone prevention, investigation and prosecution, strategies against corruption that will inspire public officials to carry out their work conscientiously for the public good. It is within the context that the UDP Youth Wing is writing this petition concerned to the principle that the president-led government expresses in the Janneh Commission report white paper does. The government has not lost sight of prevailing governance environment created a former President Jammeh at the time. Notwithstanding, in most cases, numbers of business community in their dealings with former President Jammeh were motivated by sheer greed and the opportunism, while those who serve in public office were mostly motivated by the combination of fear and self-preservation. The government has also taken into account that factors that the Gambia is currently going through, a fragile political transition to democracy rule after over 2 decades of authorization rule. Thank you very much. This is the end of the petition.
Thank you very much. The petition document will be available.
Long live the Gambia. Long live the United Democratic Party. Long live the youth. Long live Hussein Dabo. I will take this opportunity to thank the party leader, the Right Honorable, His Excellency, Lawyer Hussein A.N.N. Dabo. Also the Deputy Party Leader, Honorable Mariam Ajiyam B. Seka, who is also the Deputy Party Leader. The National President, Honorable Ajiyam Mundau Gay Yabo. Also the entire National Executive, who are today present with the youth wing to show, and all the membership of the National Executive, we would like to thank them, who also came out to show their solidarity in fighting against corruption. The young people of this country, not only the United Democratic Party, but also the young people of Gambia, the young people of United Democratic Party, the CSO, the activists, and also other people who are duly protocol observed and who also come to honor our invitation in fighting against corruption. We thank you all, the media fraternity, and also all respective people and security personnel, the IGP. We thank you. We hope this will continue to serve as an example to all democracy and also to protect the life of individuals as well. Thank you very much. Corruption kills. 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 Thank you very much.
No corruption. No corruption. Sworn them.
Sorry.
Sorry, can we have brief interview? Just a short one. Just a short one. Haji? Just a short one, huh? Just a short one. Just a short one. Which medium? Can you just allow me 1 minute? No problem. No problem. Well, good afternoon. You've read a statement that contains a lot of things that need to be addressed. And we've seen this is not the first time that such projects have been held in this country. Are you optimistic that the IGP and the government will put these considerations? They will consider addressing these issues that are
Thank you very much. This marks a historic event. We didn't say it's an historic event because the young people of United Democratic came out, but we said it's an historic event because we are assured that the matters that we read today and the petition that we write to the Attorney General.
For the Gambia, it is not personal, it is not even partisan, I dare say, because the objective is for a better Gambia. All we are asking for is for the borough administration to take reports of corruption seriously and to take drastic legal steps against the pilfering of public funds, against the wastage of public resources, because corruption kills. Corruption kills just like corruption killed 66 Gambian children due to AKI. What happened? Those who are supposed to regulate the pharmacies are giving their licenses to pharmacies. That is corruption. It messes up the entire incentive mechanism that led to the killing of more than 66 Gambians. That is corruption. But corruption also kills economic growth and it kills job creation. Resources that are supposed to be deployed into the productive sectors to employ our young people are being used for personal gain illegally. So corruption kills jobs. Unfortunately, this is a country with skyrocketing youth unemployment rates, coupled with deportation of young people from Europe. Adama Barrow and the Youth Minister Bakari Baji don't even have an idea what real actual statistics are about youth unemployment. Neither do they have a desire to solve it, and Adama Barrow and his Youth Minister Bakari Baji don't have any programs or plans to create jobs for the young people of this country. And this is all aided and abetted by corruption. corruption. So I am really proud of the UDP youth wing and the entire Gambian youth population, because there are non-UDP members here. There are non-partisan Gambians who came here for the Gambia, for justice, for fair play. Because at the end of the day, our democracy cannot just be about casting votes and shouting for our political party leaders. Our democracy should also entail the justifiable, fair use of public resources, and those resources are very scarce in this country. This is a country that is operating a chronic fiscal deficit. A country that is borrowing at cutthroat rates to finance a deficit has no business wasting public resources through corruption. We need an end to this. Congratulations to the UDP Youth Wing, and I want to thank and congratulate all the media outfits here present. You all did this for yourselves. You all did this for the Gambia. The Gambia is the winner in this. To the Gambia ever true. Thank you very much.
We believe that we, the United Democratic, we believe in Gambia. We are here for the Gambia today. We are here for the Gambia tomorrow. The last button of every institution in this country. We are hoping that His Excellency, President Mr. Adama Barrow, we are calling on to investigate the 241 million of the timber trade, the 166 million, the 511 million central bank scandal. We are hoping the $35 million that was put into the Fatuma Barrow Foundation. We want an investigation to go through. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
ita to di madum e bonan tole
nde to mu jere
bonan tole
de boda kiyade
jere mun ya kumandi bi pour ka bonan kiyan kana kama be nyimbe wonyin to be
ngade de ko masa kunda moybe nyame sunya wobe kerim e banko na flo sunyam so banko moy wurita itara e ko yo me sunya ya bonde to nyamo ado bo masa kunda yo sunya ro menge manko ka si abata sa moy batata fondi ko mira sirine fondi ko be dibodi kanna do gole yo so ko me fala nay ka wasu jango ko da mai ka tala mo danda daga tala masakula mo be fala bi ka so da mo danda daga tala o do fondi ko fala wi dai ko ga findi yo ko do ba sunya ya bondi wo fondi ko nyantode nde fala bo dana kiyan na tana jam
alla fondi kel fele letter wota ya ki kata député bunda dam yalon ko letter ni submit le fa banda sa ende be nyillari min la president adam baro la man sakunda bul anim fanan modol mi yalon ko lenyata tamandiro kala
sa mela moya ni dublo yafo mela moya sila ga moy jibe denta ba itanda dunya itanda ko gamma dum finida fondi go finida ye nyando kele sila ga woti adama bulu aga na hakilo to nyodi na hakilo to nyodi bango ko do yo suna ndo suna ko do
abaraka ba on sa enten kamunta ko ko nyimbe bankan sa enten kabrin to mala minna ko nyimbe banda dam yalon ko United Democratic Party la fonding kelo ye illa submission on nyinke la fa banda sa enten kamunta ko wati do tije ko tenge kabrin to mala minna submission on nying abanda
conduct of a peaceful protest as approved by the Gambia Police Force. A permit was applied for by the UDP's youth wing, and the permit was granted after meetings with our youth wing. And thank God the protest was peacefully convened here today with the UDP youth wing and allies and supporters coming here with an anti-corruption message. We've seen multiple reports of corruption in the Gambian media, multiple reports of alleged corruption as documented by no less an authority than the Auditor General of the Republic of the Gambia. Allegations of corruption from State House, from the Office of the First Lady, from the National Security Account, allegations of corruption from the Health Ministry regarding life-saving funds committed to coronavirus, more than $100 million. Allegations of corruption from a sitting youth minister who admitted to stealing our funds and said he would return it. But there are young Gambians languishing in mile 2 for stealing phones, for stealing fruits. Are these officials better than those people? We have already seen that this government is making reactions to this outcry. Justice Ministry just made a press release documenting steps towards correcting corruption. While we welcome that, we also say we don't want any selective justice. Every Gambian should be equal before the law. What applies to Samba should apply to Kumba. Now the message here from our young people is that corruption kills. Corruption kills because we saw more than 66 children die because of acute kidney injury. Why? Because the regulative authorities are complicit in that some of them are renting their licenses to the pharmacies. If you are a referee and a player in the game, that game is messed up. That's why our children are dying. It's due to corruption. This economy is falling apart because the scarce resources are being pilfered and shared among government resources. The finance minister is on record in the media saying that there is corruption, but it's not only government officials, but it's government officials in collaboration with the private sector. What a shame. I've never heard it in the history of the Gambia. A sitting minister admitting to corruption, but saying it's not only them, it's the private sector as well. We did not elect the private sector. We are not paying them. The ones we are holding to account is the Gambia government under the leadership of President Barrow. And the young people want something to be done to kill corruption in this country, because otherwise corruption will kill our young people. Unemployment is chronic in this country. Why? Because the economy is not growing. The economy is not growing because in a small open economy like this, if resources are not directed properly to the right sectors, the economy cannot grow. If the economy is not growing, young people will not have jobs. Now we know that President Adama Barrow and his youth minister Bakari Baji, they don't even have an idea what is the real data on unemployment in this country. If they don't have data, how can they plan to solve that problem? They have no plans to solve this problem, and we are here to tell them that this problem has to be solved. Corruption has to end. We have to create jobs for young people, and even the deportation of young people from the diaspora is because of corruption, because Barrow's officials are being paid per diem to go and sign very bad obnoxious deals with Western governments to deport our young people. That is all corruption. We want it to stop, and we want it to stop now. I'm very proud of the UDP youth wing under the leadership of Haji Suwane, Abubakar Furus Drame, Bimzi and Co, Haji Amseka to Haji Amseka and Haji Amundao Yawo. I doff my hats off to them. These women are the real heroes of this country, and we are very grateful to our party leader, the People's President, His Excellency the Honorable Lawyer Usainu Mukunda Dabo. We are grateful to Lawyer Dabo for his vision and for his Republican ethos by making sure that we exercise our rights within the ambit of the law, and by making sure that we come here, protest peacefully and disperse peacefully. And I am sure that's what these young people are doing. I want to specifically thank the media. You are an important and integral part of our democratic process. Without you, we cannot be heard. We are proud of the Gambian media, and through the Gambia Press Union, I say congratulations, thank you, and saluto from Babala Commando.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
banko tiñatale adum na quartier faali menka wala mu ñinti kan na banko bondi ñim banko kadame wali man din kol ko ñim bul ko rondi sunkante katila mari lela ñim banko tiñatal de so banko be situation o mento ali nga kata nan na banko bondi al tel UDP député o lu anal tel opposition député o lu al diamu ñim député bu kono membe kala toñati abe banko diwlu nafala nsola tawole la Gambia ko bari naali man diamu faali banko tu adama baro bulu adama te fenken wala ñim banko kam foti ñaaro damma nga wala so ci men faali anal bari
kuare anyanda kelele kisi wanyanda kelele bari donc i mata kunda ru jeni ba kisi mata kunda banga kuma sodo i bi andaru ko e mel sodo wa comme so ko do men kasarta ya ko do men kasarta comme so ma lo ko forde comme so ma lo ya pour 20 dollars men ko joje wo fanan comme so ma lo wala anin doko don i MC Cham Jine be satal comme so nyanta lo wala na comme so lo to wala bi ne ko ngara local comment ba fulay talingata bar wala fula comme so nyanta lo wala man lo wala shine ko ngi saw wala ibe dan duro kele ko be dan duro ta kuno de ta tanya kilum tuje atano maraba mbe mem folale ngatendu ngaljay mbe kuma kilim folale mesay membe mbulu ay nyaado mbe mem fokale tay Adam Baro do nyim banko samba nola Adam Baro yamda ko ka banko dinle hadany ba ka fangde hadany ko melia longo e malla bade Adam Baro e malla bale nyaado tala e malla ala emitina bi wala ka ko mbumba masakunda la ngasamba so niaje walbe lola bi fo ka Adam Baro fu masakunda la di da samba nola zalo ko Adam Baro la fata malola afangni afan doya le no abetulaw doya le kono no do numbi no do alliance alkano dangu MPP Adam Baro la boko haram mo lo mit ne mo boko haram MPP Adam Baro lo mit alkano dangu anganda boy la wala ngwan ya taramota
Hansa in Kafale Dronko submission submission of the petition pour kaje ko ila letter o mi alon banko e be wala di kan kamunta ko bandala sain tendron mol fele be bokan National Assembly pour kamurung bon road dam ya lonko ye la protest ning ya akumasi wala fangodo so natara ko albe bulakan LSTV wannoma albe nyimol mi jekandron wala United Democratic Party ila funding kewulti dron kabring to mala min la petition on you file to the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, and also to the National Assembly. Already the petitions or the two petitions have already been submitted, and people are now heading back to the Bone Road where they will give the press some interviews and then disperse. It has been a very long day, starting from 11 and then now heading to 2 p.m. in the Gambia.
Excellency, the People's President, the Honorable Lawyer Hussein Mukunda Dabo, atelen na nyatom koti, atelen na almamoti, atelen na kalifoti. Ala yamaro betama ka walla, ka finti na nyantola. Bankola maralan kitabo ya tandi nyame the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. Ka balanda tandi munna tapale ya anin kere ya membe banko kanga corruption o mu kere ya leti. Ngam mem fo moli elen dorong. Mbama ko kere yeti ya tungo busiti ya tiole mal balafa. Kere ya lebe banko kang. Jumal len kere oti barona la mansa kunda mul. Wallahi aketa balafati aketa ni toroti bankola finance minister Sidi Keta wole findila kibara bondi la to ako tapale yabe man sakundale bari mansakunda do kulal damante ining private sector len julol ngoye julol ntol man quartier faye man office dila man nan namu dila mansakunda do kulal nan namo be wolle bulu mansakunda ngana quartier o dila wolle la nin tiñaro ketambe nyatiri na wolle la UDP la youth wing haji swane la nyaton kayato fulus drame binzi ani madam Senghor ani youth wing be wolle pinti janam bi ka kayto safe ka samba député bungoto ka samba ministry of justice ka tandiko tapaleya corruption membe banko kan a danna tambitale a nyanta dannale corruption nyanta banna nyim banko kanne ka démocratie te kala no quartier fayo démocratie atakela no quartier fayo dammati mol la nyanto len ka finti bari mbeden taw na fulo menna o fana nyanta talala molte male ngatembe amanyanga batarati nyala banko kangwai wala démocratie di corruption ka menkele wala yatinna dindin taworo ni woro fata jang katu menube mansakunda do ko wala imam pharmacy sol control no munatinna katu duko ni safaro le beni tema wala tina mol fatela de ifota ila de nanu la nyim banko ka kada bala faku bati funding ke mam do ko sodono banko ka munatinna corruption katu kodo men nyanta la agriculture kodo men nyanta la tourism kodo men nyanta la funding ke wala bundala ye wala be talantalang do ko man sotono funding ke wol pisalita ifintita itata tubabudu kate harje wonyini mo fanan corruption ni la fatamala e padiemta inin tubabo le tafaw ye funding ke wol murundi nan mo fanan corruption le kuwa ku tinyata kuwa ku jawyata nyimbanko kan corruption leng corruption lati la funding ke wol man do ko sodo baro ma o hatile fam pour ka do ko di funding ke wol la bakari baji ni anyini ka youth minister funding ke jelle man do ko sodo jangata fule yelo because he mag interest sodo je woto gambian ko lenyanta lonna ko membe banko kan kereya tubabol ka fa corruption ni wo man banyim banko kan molte firinna no banko kan funding ke wolte do ko sodo lo ni banko kan jata kende ata sabatira no banko kan ngo corruption ni AIDS ni coronavirus beta ye kafu nyoma corruption le jaw yatati UDP funding ke wol ye wala do ko dati bi pour ka turofa haji suwane ko mandi nyaba haji suwane na haji suwane nko yeddo ko le da tout commence bi ka corruption fa congratulations
thank you
but this is the beginning it is not the end inshallah be continuer ale ka kereya tapaleya ka kele nyim banko kan
absolutely
benna politiko kelale benna activism kelale ko alaji usenu dabo e yamara la nyame luwa koto kairo koro bunya kono anim famma jiyo barinte simfa kilinta la koma kan na nyantota ka molbula yena nyanto busimbulo
our right must be respected kana song nobody can cake me nobody can cake us kana song kerendin ko sabel kamempo kerewala dinko mbasronale kerewala dinko mbatawnale sinaro abitane manguka namandang definatem fonyola nje ndahala barente kelekela nje monanila nje mokadafila barenta momenti abe findilale ndamomenti atetala niya samba ate kunneto asan usem tomasi atene petition tabi anin kintal bola kintal mbadono state council itene petition tabi bari ngamen foyen ya moyede ngoyen ko ikalko jiwado sidale bala monthly salary alkamentan delal kaljo ndella korolu wala na office yelata wala na aba enjoy kan you cannot be big when you are collecting a few monies from those poor people. So we are your bosses, you have to respect us. Corruption has ruined our life and we are saying hashtag Kana Song, 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 hashtag Kana Song,
song. Kana 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 song. In that sense, mbaflale le ko Gambia dingolu ndel benyim professeur menna ma ken gungina kongole ali alo ne ko sa en Gambia di o Gambia ding ni kata ma banko kan ni kanu ni banko kan nyana de Gambia di wolti ikay visa on arrival ikawle dila munen visa on arrival di ila wo corrupt security report ika corrupt mental bulla akamundo ikafale ne ko ala visa jo na kanu al banko kan falu sunna al bank kana song hashtag kana song 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 o kamala fana Gambia dingolu ali alon ko kunun ne mom kunoti me kunun ko la munoti me alon ko attorney general and minister of justice nga fala Thomas Hussein Thomas yenne ngayon ko alka keso men celebrate Dr. Bamba Banja Dr. Bamba Banja ala keso alka men nyado do mandi Dr. Bamba Banja alkala keso menfo alka celebrate ala lon ko kes keme nga commencer barola office auto ayin ala muso en kodo tale man kayto je man ko nuda je baro fango million keme tangoro anin nani atale maje ngayen ko yara fan luwabe jele me yalko corruption kelele me sunya roke donc afale ko hashtag kana song hashtag 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 million keme million taworo anin kononto security report wala fitaje bila filter kodo tadula manje bila filter mol banna yata bila filter banko badata jata kenda la kundala million tang ya wala sunyaje le million tang ta ko deke na ko lay ko ga wala jo hashtag kana song hashtag 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 na isanso la bundala isanso manketale ya sunale ya wafi Mali ya wafi Senegal ikale ko million kodo dollar kodo million wang ani lulu Maroko akaka tele full parengale fo hashtag kana hashtag hashtag hashtag
at the end of the
hashtag 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 kana song hashtag kana song hashtag kana song hashtag kana song na dinul fadale ikoga corruption le kele iko Dr. Bamba Banja ay korole mutamen kana bravir duko ngalen ko borol me din tawrolo fa muna dun jan duko hashtag
ye banja tumi menna
hashtag
ye banja tumi menna ya ni mole tumi wala muna ne mo samba kiti dula be kana nyinin kala le
hashtag kana song
justice in this country. We don't want any sacred cows in our justice system.
Hashtag 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 Marolo Dako Allah jamando wenari on 2020 Dr. Samate sungayo na la ministry afawlo da ministry to menga ministry of health alodo national assembly ako atafanya galale ataka sunyaro ko nyaonya bari billahi ninyino na idri moja fo jagalle so hashtag hashtag na 2020 election sunyaro la gadaje tapalo na karo ya sunyaro keje ngale hashtag hashtag
Photos, right? Yeah, photos, yeah. Yeah, sorry. 3, 2. Let me just... Yeah.
I have your number. I will share.
You have your number. Okay. Hashtag Kana song
32525186. Yes. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Yes. I am Parliament Party. Yes.
Okay, nkamen falen ko baro akala fika banku dingol sunya akala fika banku dingol hakilo fana sunya bari nkamen falen ko sunya ro men banko kanjang ntel bi na tawle na baro nyati non ka tandala ko men jambi ase mota Dr. Manjana mala keso dide baro la officio ye dabla security poto ye banko la fanko yam fondi men dara million tan woro ani nani do ko kan mam menke bari ko daga ngaje national audit office to e report sangoni banko ko da bin dole ko state house da so baro nata ko so kala adam da fa si ko do baro la office notale ate mo do sinani nola
haji yes haji kabiri kita national youth ko tambita funding kel la ka fo nyaa
amena malong ngawle long moyake amake mbaba indal so na sipade pala
modo la nyinin karo sitari ka fo fan ko kujamala be tamaka banko kam bod munat nale corruption chika out of the lot pour kaje ko ka protest ke o karo
corruption mo nyata ga long folo is threat to national security banko tanko ani banko tankanya abuka timmano be ka so dono ninga da tapalandi na karea wala beje kadu mem tapalandi karea to mi ko modo sembo aka wala use ka banko be wala jama be nafa ka dunya kum kinna hajoto dolte kubalaje nan lam na tambita kamone ke wala ma ka tenkumbali aka wala banko kan so janin tenkumbali ayna del ngajo ko men si tabakayro so wadino wala mo ka wata bala na kara ka bay ku fulan nyaw na jada kenya ata sudulu na dan tapalandi na karea beje na lono la bunda membe je afu dal parlamin so ndalondo baraka so la ni ngata corruption be keri so corruption atana ku folo ni daga yirwa nati ni daga telefolo kele parlament
ngalon ko mobilization is easy pour kaje ko mol kafunde surtout min kana funding kel how easy or tough do you have it pour kaje ko nyimo jamal be kafunde pour kana ma be protection
parlament baraka bako milan nyala ni ade mo ko mandi men ne dankuila alon ko membe yamem folo man tra kering bar membe kering ni o fo molen anu ay mario sulale e kafinde leke danku so nyi jamana ndey dankula sulale la e man ne danku hajila e man ne danku UDP la bar membe kering banko gam e dankul la parlament
Ali petition on sable signed to the state Minkara Gambia Mansakunda and also to the National Assembly. How hopeful are you ko Allah concerns ibekala fendemi an ko be address la?
Whether address or not address, the lanji ko nyimba sakunda to abedoyare mbakere pour kaje ko nyinta wandi ko mekere pour yake. But na simfamel wala mtu ko yake bay make bang but UDP ndelwi an opposition party who term itself as a waiting government. Ni tel make ni masakuna so na tawul bakelale. Petition ni manna ni dia kan, petition ni manna kungina kunga, petition dal pour ka jama bela mnafa ka wala ka kumbe ka kuzar gambe mel ka gambe wala fal parlamin so na jikoni masako pour ba kala bang ngalo nas ita jibel fa wala ta isa mudom serious hamola fa par ni make dunia wala nya ben litel beto bari masakuna kilin na jmano bukatu masakuna do nala ni ndo make o ba kala parlamin
Allah baturoni do you have any time frame yalon ko ali ade masakuna ka fo nyin janni ni wate kare lafta ko ali jiber ken na ko to na tara fanko e manko ke do you have other plans yalon ko ali wala paren
ndel manke peso groupot ndel political party register has an opposition to the government ideas and policies and programs in terms of governance of this country. So ndelman time dile ka falin ke jani wato ngamindel ko ko nyim banku dingol sula koti and risalon ko ni make ndel bena ka ndel na ndel ba kelale so ndelman try force la pour yake that is not under our jurisdiction men ndel bo min ko to raise our concerns and things men ko min banku dingol la fala pour man sakunda salon ko they took all to serve the interest of the general public and the general masses so ni momo de onata je you have to be be willing and bold enough to be able to put the national lens and remove on the political lens. So it's not a force on us to put a force on the government to do something. So there's no time frame for the implementation.
Kabiring alla protesting alia kankula ngaji President Adam Barrow alaman sakunda minkata National People's Party fana na funding ke kafo mole petition on safi wala ko letter on safi kata Inspector General of Police fana mi nyin do ke pour ka je ka protest ngi kabri nyin ko je ya feel nyaade.
Yeah, I feel just not disappointed. Kadu mo ya mu tamen dorong asiyol mal keno akamu to ni ma keno si bonji ko la bara akamu to ndenge jigi menkela ya wala ke. I force them to react based on their lack of ideas to solve the problems of Gambian citizens. I force them to react to vindicate Gambians that they have no solution to our problems. The only solution to have is to pick up from the little resources we have to organize a counter protest to issues and concerns. So the counter protesting is vindicating the position of the UDP that the Barrow government lack no solution. They have no solution. They have no ideas. They have no programs. They have no policies. They are not willing and they are not ready to address the issues and concerns of Gambian people at large.
Prior to this protest, mojamal bi hakilo be wise wasaren ka foko nyimfo ase kenno ake protest mi alon ka be fitino nyi wulula bi nata jangaje ko protest ning akata ning Cairo ning tenkun ko nyi mun fir United Democratic Party bal.
The values and principles of United Democratic Party will never be undermined. Until the party is responsible, we have an ideology and principles. So our philosophy to push the development of this country cannot be questioned by any irresponsible person. So the peace and security of this country is a concern to our party's principles and programs. So until then, particular Nyimbankola, Al Cairo, another temple in the Toma Mandela. But Nimem Fanakobama Manda, Mutamano responsibility. Wala Nanga Pamito Safe on the Section 5 of the Public Order Act, subsection 2, to seek a security protection from the state, and that is the security fraternity of the country, to give us the guidance and the protection. Is in the time of the Cairo Tinkonkola. Even during the gathering here, myself, I detected more than 10 state intelligence officers from the crowd. Peacefully, introduce you. I know you, I identify you, I know where you work. Rescue yourself from the crowd, go and do your normal business. It has nothing to do with you. Because somebody can do something harmful, you can just try to intrude the whole ideas of this protest. So with evidence to the security forces that are here to protect us. So until stand for peace, that is firm and can never be undermined.
Baraka bagi Haji Suwane for speaking to us. Baraka bagi wale funding kila nyadon ko di Haji Suwane drong media mo ko wale kabring tumala minna protest ni wala ko balambato ya miyalan ko United Democratic Party ila funding ke kafo nyi wale ka kamunta ko sainteng be kool nyim kum faadu dala kabring tumala minna mosa fono don ko kool nyim mume nyim bandal sainteng murunta nam bon road le dam yalan ko don kool nyim be ko master wolto ka fale fanan han sainteng don albe bulakan LSTV one le noma dam yalan ne ko bale banjul sate nyina kon hani komi mba fokale nyamen dron mbale banjul sate nyin kono dron saya kamunda ko aliro nyin suriata tongolale be kato nyimbe kala pour kadia mo pilier dron mi alon ko atemu musolti mi alon ko abe United Democratic Party andunga fanan nata ke mote dron mi alon ko nata pour kam mabe nyin protest nyin to be wato nyin tala dron pour kadia ma nin dia motate ngalong inshallah be kol nyin kum fala wolto bari ni mol baje kan do kamunda ko saintang mol be dispass kanne walla ko mol be janjang kanne mi alon ko wolle nata kamabe nyin protest nyin to jang bari ko nyin kata fende mi alon ko mol siata non mi alon ko funding kel mi alon ko bota United Democratic Party inata pour kamabe nyin donal baje kan don han sainten don mol lebe janjang kam pour kaje ko kasey ila dinkiral to protest nyin kata Cairo anin tenku wala kono bari ni ajibe fam tankada bundal min kata security forces te min kata PIU official olde wol nata ke molti don mi alon ko inata kamabe mfe bengo nyin to ko kamala do akata Cairo anin tenku nyin kon sainten te fewo fen kala don be diamula assistant ngo do mi alon ne fana ate dabe funding kel kono wala musu funding kel kono mi alon ko nata kamabe nyimbe nyin to jam mi alon ko kata United Democratic Party ila peaceful protest wala ko ila balambato ya mi alon ko ya fo fanko aketa Cairo nyin kono do kamala ko mi mbafo kala nyamen don albe bulakan LSTV wonle no live dam yalon ko mbale banjul sate kono bon road kabrin to mala minna kum faro nyin keta protest la mi yalon ko United Democratic Party di finally mbe wato nyin tala kadiamu musu ninke do mi yalon ka defana mo molti mi yalon ko mo bambandi ngolem United Democratic Party anda da bulata mol kono mi yalon ka nata kam mabe anyim bengo nyindo mbare musude to di madu ngani bota min don
nte to may sanya neti jama ba ka fanyele guana wala munna political name to guana West Coast
guana West Coast mo nekete ila dalilo ti wala ko mene ya kumande pour ka je ko kanaka mabe United Democratic Party la nyim protest
nyim kumata ba kala nyim tol ba hayma lan ta ba fala ko nyim manke only United Democratic Party la protest nyim mu banko beleti nyim mu banko din kendoti tol kabrin kanana nja hani peno na man nana nja ni weapon man nan natal peaceful demonstration na scandal mi banko kan na banko tol tam gambia tol den ta janna ton sen tesiti na kelo kan tol be kele kan fon li
alko tapale ya nakare anin jenko mene atina fon ale nyinke kuku maari ngode pour ka je kanaka ka protest wala
nyim kumata ba kala la bon ya fon na broda dol camera fe be talin on la kan gambia be mu tapale ya scandal bari mo buka ke NPP adam bro la masakunda kon abe ka tabi wala to na broda ta yeta lebo house dibe musu jelle ka banti ngoto ni ya jibe bannati ngoto kula ya sabu to nyamo mo banta ila sato yenna ko mo moyle bari ku ron do fana mo fa jaral ba ko la musol be lebo dindi mol bi sa kan karam moto hani class mo dol bi je kasi si ron men ko ate bulo kon na broda mba moy kan ne su ngam billions of billions every day be wolle moy kan na dulal to tare which is very bad so nyanta wulle ngan tesi ka corruption o kala Gambia woda mal anu to ngani start nyami for whatever backward never ning ala sonta na start nyami ting mbajira fo ngada ngo bondi
alko nyindo corruption na tara fonko albe parendo kala pour kaje ko kala balamba to yake munbe kala o simfa dol te mi yalon kalbe wala jibela mimbe den ko ya ko la banko
wobe kala simfa nyalde simfa mi yalon ko because ndol bi United Democratic Party mbuka ku ke 15 ken kala mo ina alfa lella United Democratic Party mu londiti party lati comme ka fo nyami several times ntol move kulu party lati famma ji party kato mu nekata always ntol kala mo ina alfa lella kala mo ina alfa lella ntol la nyin kamonta like foni mba haymala nkake like comme majliso ya jere nalbe sir majliso to talibol ke karamol ke yake karamol fe ke la mo la karamol la ntol be wala nyama United Democratic Party kono nyin kata bala party fon la banko ka be dun na jang yita na gambe airport to jibe be dun kan comme ni be dun ke fon la banko kan be fijo la ni be fintre be fijo akadum mun tolto science ni ku ya baso mi kata sena martin KMC musol be la mususungo watambita first lady la kuma fota janne million da de kuma man foje lafta ay fo akanya dile ana ku kata nya dile mbani nin kala wala ni sena martin mususungo le mati ay musol be la fa for the first time ngaji ko musol ka ni hani ka suñaro ke buka bala fay ñom musol ye sena martin musol ma tata le bole hey lumbe jola lu nela bi Gambia masakunda ke sanyo wulindi Adam Barrow fa ka sanyo wulindi ya jamela warta Adam Barrow tibi ni ko ya e bela banna tenni asa fe ñom fanote keni bari alimbe nga singa Adam Barrow nga tata nya batu
alfela la letaro nyinki kata president Adam Barrow ya anim fanan député bon albe nyillare munela itol la karol
be nyillare ko min tol ngani hob min tata ka letaro ta ka sambaje ma letaro sambale say bella moyla mi rabe kele tol responti banku dingol ya manke UDP party dingol but banku dingol tol ngani ke banku ko wolti masibo sito man party ba party to ni mi ya feel like yake fengo penti yake wote bon tol nyimu Gambia be la ko wolti as far as mu Gambia dingol te nyimu Gambia be la ko wolti
will you feel so disappointed na tara ko député bon anim president Adam Barrow man ku bondi alto la wosi dalto mi yalon ko ali wala sambeka
100% disappointment be wala soto la je bar nga jiko soto ko nga nyin simfa nyal min tamandi ni ala son dala ben sa wokala nyele bari mantande la ilafta min nanto mantande la ni ajon to ngande na bro kaburo la be sending pielo fele picasso fele ntol ngande jen sim kumba funul ta yeta fu nyobala na man ke wol tin tol be kamurun kom for whatever ko nga ko
finally yemun ya marle soro na tara koy ba kila kata Gambia dingol ya kata fon min kata Gambia banko la nyaton ko
Gambia dingol nimbe ya marlo min soto la kadila Gambia bel den ta janna ali nga be nga nyomuta bi ajibe ni ko ya damandi soto jang den ka dum bandul jang ko la ko jamale soto bari slandir jamale kenna min kata na Gambia piya yult bari nga jele ko yela jikani mo ton tambiti le belorin ko ni tiya gasol mom tol UDP dingol to fu la jangolati tol nga ni na life sacrifice bi kanana njam be kele kan na bankole bari nyin kata bala fa bati ni ko dol fon alte ka fe alkanata because delta kamin kenna manna mo jama blame because nul data kan tol tora kan ngaybe bar bi alhamdulillah rabbil alamin manna fen so jami yalon ko ibe mbala o ben nenna ibe be ñorila ngana peaceful demonstration o kala ko ngana kayto lan nyanta fatan la damin to sambe siri be tol fana la moy
baraka finally president Adam Barrow natara ya maro be bulu finally be mun dila la yam sambalaro
president Adam Barrow mbe sambalaro min dila tala kam min fay num be wala fly still president Adam Barrow ay banko be le jamfa nabro dalila mo in 2016 Adam Barrow la kadiyamo bi Adam Barrow kam min fonu kunu nabro ni ya fa bi ko mbole kefa e kamera fa Adam Barrow lamba hani fo jino le kanan ya lon di bala e kamera Adam Barrow fa jino le be lorim ba because Adam ay min fonu ani Adam min fo bi sawni banko e mankeli ya ngadi sa pomelo so Adam Barrow la fon la karol abe de din tek min di yata ka wala ke barni ala son tamba fa Adam Barrow na cabinet be ko lumbe jola lunnela barna man ta hakilola billahi wallahi taala ka ta nyami ani ya jabe mol mi ya kuri ya bula tema wolle be Adam Barrow wolle ba mislit kan barni Adam moti min ka faham roke anyanta bola wol mol bulle fay sene because wolle ya jabe be sid min kono bi wolle ya bula kon bar wo mo kilingol people like Sidou Ndiaye ko state of emergency mola ko bu kante dimi masakunda kono bi min tambe Sidou Ndiaye la Adam Barrow kalni kan Sénégal te belar na bun kono ka ko mole fo nyaaji ko yar taylo kan ay kali Sénégal ate ko state of emergency biya na ka badi ngolon Sidou Ndiaye lam banko la hasidoti anyu hasido ma soto MPP party kono bari mba fala Sidou Ndiaye ko ya da soron kabri kelo be keri to be ko male Sidou Ndiaye ya da soron bi la ba fala ni Adam Barrow wulutale bari ala sonta me yintan li Adam Barrow ko nama hakiloto ya jembe tanyala bi nyal Adam Barrow tanyat ndela ngani foni ala sonta ni man fa sa ya manke fombe ndi jira mbasala be murundela na foku mo kan dawda mbelo la ka faji abaraka bake ka tentu bake drong ka jay atelem gwanati mi alon ko drong abe United Democratic Party ko mi mba fokale nyamin dra kamunda ko ben na couvrir dan dale janne dam yalon nako wala mo banjul sate konti bon road kabring to malame United Democratic Party UDP la funding kel fundita pour kaje ko kela balambato yake sainten ko ni mume kam ko varal bayri ngaji jam fo security apparatus mi alon ko wollem tankada bunda molti ma betale mol ma beta mi alon ko United Democratic Party dingollem mol mi alon ko wollem kibatalal ni kibar janjannalde ani mo jamal mi alon ko nata kam mabe to kamala don te drone jairo mba kila kata mobe kam yalla nako wolle be LSTV 1 jibe ka fale ko don ala barka baki ale wato min beta pour ka bula programme o nyinno mi ya sabu fanam programme o nyi akende ma na barka do bina kan wolem na cameraman bati mi yalla ko wole kita Ousmane Camara ti bayrin ka fayal don Alhaji Ousmane Camara atele ya sabu don natalol anim video kende ma be funde kan no LSTV 1 pour ka je ko mol sa jibe no do kamala don min be may ko nyin ko ma don wolem albadi mate don aldima alteru kanunte parliament fati ka fale don ala barka baki fo wati do inshallah natara ko murunde nam pour kaje ko kade programme kilingol nati wo kam don ka fo lamol lali ala barka baki aldo tamu LSTV datu la tamu dolde o do kam mbal tentu la baki mbal jey la fo